Vlogmas Day 21, 4 sleeps till Christmas. And today I have on this fun little Christmas dress that has Santa's sleigh going off into a snowy night. And it doesn't have Rudolph at the head of the line. It must be a clear night when this one was taken. But it has like a little village at the bottom. And woo! I'm making some no-bakes. So we need to bring these 4 ingredients, sugar, butter, milk, and cocoa powder to a boil. And then we add some peanut butter and vanilla extract. And then we take it off of the heat, throw in our 3 cups of oatmeal, and then scoop them out. No-bakes are a real quick cookie. So I'm doing that this morning before I go to work. And let's open Advent calendar. We're watching the birth of Jesus, you know, like the live action one. Day 21. We have a little macadamia cluster for breakfast. And I'm going to have a meal replacement shake too. Actually, I think I might have one of my muscle milk ones instead. It has 32 grams of protein in it. Little holiday confession. I don't like the movie Elf with Will Ferrell. I know that everyone goes crazy for it, or lots of people do, and it was okay. Like, I don't hate it, but I was like, alright. I don't know. Will Ferrell is just one of those actors that I don't think he's bad, but I don't think he's majestic either. And people always get on my case when I say that I have the most controversial opinion. Like, Jim Carrey, I think the same way. He falls into the Will Ferrell category for me. Is they have a couple really good standout roles, but otherwise they play one character for every movie that they were in. You know, Jim Carrey is the same character from Liar Liar, Dumb and Dumber, Bruce Almighty. Not that those were bad movies or that he's a bad actor. It's just that he really does one character trope particularly well. Will Ferrell too. And people are always like, they're amazing actors. What is the matter with you? And I'm like, I didn't say they were awful. It's just that for me, a good actor or actress is somebody who can play just anything you give them really well. And maybe it's not their fault that people just kept putting them in those roles, but it's just one of those things where I think, what is her name? Jennifer from the Hunger Games. She's been in Red Sparrow. She's been in so many different roles, from serious to funny and geeky and stuff like that. It just seems I like more versatile actors and actresses myself. Card! This is my friend's family. That's really cute. But this one's cute too. It's a little pop-up manger scene. Got 2 really nice Christmas cards. Actually, my friend Farley's, they're not going to get their Christmas card till after Christmas because I sent it at the beginning of the month, but I sent it to their old address. I forgot that they moved. And I sent it to their old address, so it got sent back to me. And because everything's on delay, so that happened. Alright, we're starting to boil here, so we are going to set our timer up for 6 minutes. Now that we got our boil going. I gotta push start. I know, you're impatient. And then, cookies. No bakes, complete. Now I'm gonna go clean my... Alright, change of plans. We're gonna go for a walk because it's supposed to become poopy later. So I'm gonna spend a little quality time with Mama, and we're gonna go for a little walkie walk because she said that it's not terrible out right now. And it's not. I mean, you still need a coat. You know, it's still December in Ohio, but yeah. Alright. We had a nice invigorating walk and chat, and now I'm gonna go into the dark hallway. We have a light. It doesn't get utilized. We're kind of vampires like that. Anyway, I need to go to work soon. But before I do, I'm going to run my Swiffer under my floor real quick. Throw some quick slap on my face. And then I'm going to go to work. I still haven't eaten the puppy. Okay, floor better than it was before. Face better than it was before. Hands smoother than they were before. This is some really good hand lotion. This Beekman goat milk. Yes, said thank you, Bob. Ooh, let me grab my phone before I forget. I left it on my bed. There it is. I found it. Ouch. I didn't close this and then I hit it. Oh. This happens to me all the time. I'm about to bake some sugar cookies and have some hot chocolate. So hot chocolate's here. Butter is frozen. So we're going to put it here to soften it up. This one actually came out of the fridge, so it's not as bad. This one is frozen because we keep we buy a lot of our butter like in November. So we put it in the freezer and then we kind of take like 4 boxes, four packs. So what is that, 10 cups? There's 4 and we take out 10 cups of butter and we put them into the fridge so that they can kind of naturally soften, and then you leave them out. The buttered butter, you leave it out, and so that's happening. But I have to wait for that. We got this figured out, and we have sugar in here, but I have to wait for the butter, 1 egg, powders, baking powder, vanilla, flour. Think we're good. And then I mix it all together, roll it out, cut it out. Got some more cutout cookies because we've used all of them, except for this little, there's 4 cookies left in there. Part of that is because little baby O, we didn't realize it till a little while later that he could actually open the container, and he's been eating 2 of them a day. So when I actually got to frost the cookies, I didn't have the full batch. I usually make 2 batches to start with, but now we really need 2 batches. So, baking those now. And then tomorrow I gotta bake snickerdoodles. And I gotta do other stuff. And I hurt my finger today, this finger, so now I have 2 fingers with Band-Aids. I'm very excited. Got to see Miss Ember. I had to go back to work to drop off another cookie tin that I forgot because I'm forgetful like that. But I went to go do that, and I got to see Miss Ember. She's one of the bartenders too, but she works only a couple days a month, so I don't get to see her very often. But that was fun, and that was good. And we have all these candles lit. I also love, we have these cute table settings and these lovely little tablecloths, right? Lovely. We never have this out when we're eating because it might get dirty. And we don't use the napkins because they might get dirty. And we don't put plates on the place settings because they might get dirty. I'm surprised I'm allowed to sit in the chairs. They might get dirty. Also tempted to go buy another thing of baklava, but the problem is I'm like, there's not a lot of baklava left because I've given a lot of it away. And I was like, oh, maybe I can just go buy another container, but I'm like, that'll be so much baklava, that'll be too much baklava. But maybe sometimes they have baklava at Aldi's, and I won't have to go all the way to Ontario. And I can get a small baklava and not a giant baklava. How many more times can I say baklava in 35 seconds? Cocoa time. Got the mixing going, and I'm gonna add a little bit of this. It's Extra Books Bourbon Cream Liqueur. Oh, and by the way, don't tell my brother. He watches most of these videos. That's really great. This is his Christmas cup. and I'm not supposed to use it, but I'm gonna wash it before he gets home. And by the time he sees this, it'll be too late. Sorry, bro. Hashtag not sorry. That'll get me put on the naughty list. But I baked cookies for a bunch of people and did a lot of Christmas good. And I made Christmas cards. Some people, I gave them the only Christmas card they get. That balances, right? That karma corrects, I think. Yeah, that karma cancels out. All right, we're at the halfway mark. Getting the cookies on. Got a few of them out. Getting there. Done, and more importantly, done. With some of them, I put some little sprinkles on there. And decorating can commence tomorrow. And yeah, it's almost 10, so I'm gonna call it a night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye! And I'm holding pop cans, so that's why I can't wave properly.